Vigilante. Resist the system, you know what I'm saying? Feel good right now. Let's get it.
Keep it 100. Hey, minor is the one you want talking to your sons. I can talk about God, I can tell them about drugs. I can show them how to move when they see you in the mud. Get to work and make a break. It was me and Doc putting everything on the house, investing everything in music, then explain it to the spouse. Came a long way from sleeping on my brother's couch. Really shooter met, call her op, he a vouch. Yeah, I own a few mistakes, but being fake ain't one of these. Matter of fact,
I done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Marlo on it. And let's soon Chico Hilo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth for the sky crack. And the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants to get back. And they click clack, they be bent back, looking at this intact. Never left, but I've been back. Cross on my big neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in the club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the meal may stop. But they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing.
Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. It's the one and only Ghost with the shadow in the front. Hope y'all having a blessed Sunday. And Devin Haney is one of my favorite topics, bro. One of my favorite topics to talk about. Not necessarily because of it's kind of sad, but it's not necessarily because of what he does in the ring most of the time. Most of the time I cover Devin because of the shit he does or his father does. But let me start by saying hi to y'all real quick before I get into things. But this kid be bugging, bro. This kid be bugging. Like, I kind of feel bad for him at some points. Like, and I'm gonna get into it. Yeah. Hey man, let me tell you something. Anybody that was at Diddy's house, bro, anybody, if you did anything, bro, I'm just saying they ain't playing, man. They ain't playing. And it seems like the more money you have and the more famous you are, they want to go after you even more. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like to me like they're trying to purposely get people that have a lot of money or has a lot of fame. And they probably think like, oh, ain't nobody going to do nothing to me. I got money. I got a lawyer. Like, it seems like they're the ones that they're trying to get. That's what it looks like to me, bro. Let me make sure my audio good. So, real quick, just to recap yesterday before I get into Devin Haney. The Joshua and the Dubois fight, which I went live a little bit later on in the day. Look, man, as far as Joshua goes, the man says he's going to keep on fighting. So, he's a grown ass man, I will say this to kind of be fair on the Anthony Joshua subject. I do notice, and a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it in especially in YouTube. From what I noticed, I would say YouTube and mostly social media. When a fighter loses, the first thing people start saying is, "Yo, he shouldn't fight no more." That's what I see a lot. I don't know if you guys see that a lot, but I do see that a lot. Like as soon as a fighter loses, like a fighter, like to me, a fighter can be on like a 4 fight win streak, right? And then lose, and then the same night, people are like, that guy shouldn't fight no more. He's done. I noticed that a lot. Now with Anthony Joshua, I think the reason why people are saying that is because of the way he lost. You know, and I'm gonna talk about him just for a second before I get into Devin, because I always got a catalog on Devin, bro. I always got a catalog on Devin. You know what I mean? As far as clips and content and shit. I don't like, I feel like sometimes I don't want to kick a man when he's down, but sometimes like the shit is deserved, bro. But anyway, you know, Anthony Joshua, it's the way that he lost, bro. You know what I mean? He didn't lose like a decision. And every time this man loses, bro, he loses in a bad fashion. The Usyk fight wasn't really that bad because it was a decision, but you take away the Usyk fights, the Ruiz, the Dubois, even earlier in his career, Klitschko. You know, Joshua's been chinny, bro. He's been chinny. He doesn't have the greatest defense. So when he loses, and he's in the heavyweight division, so when he loses bad. He gets knocked out. And I think that's why people are like, you know, hey, man, listen, maybe it's time to hang it up, you know? But I do notice that every time somebody loses, the first thing social media does is, oh, this guy's done for, man. He shouldn't fight no more, you know? But I do understand Joshua. I do understand why people are saying that, because at this stage in his career, how better is he going to get? You know what I mean? How better? I've always thought, by the way, that Joshua, it was never even a question for me when it came to Joshua and Wilder. You know, obviously it was whoever is going to land first, but my money always favored AJ. And I always felt like just AJ was more seasoned and had more skills. And I do believe AJ has the same amount of heart as Wilder. I don't think their heart is that much of a difference. I don't think like Wilder is like, his heart is like up here and Joshua's is down here. No, they both got heart, bro. And I went over yesterday why I felt like Joshua quit in the Ruiz fight. You know, I felt like he was gassed out. The man was gassed out, bro. You know, there's new footage of young Ryan and Haney, and Ryan was whooping on him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. And look, I said something yesterday, and somebody, I want you to really understand this. I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. Let me make that clear. You got to be careful. You got to be careful in 2024, bro. Even a little old channel like me, like, I got to be careful what I say, because people be suing for what is it? What is it when people want to sue you for because you said something about them, or they're what is it? Character assassination of character. Not when you're accusing somebody of doing something. When you're like, I guess they don't like the way. That's crazy to me. It's freedom of speech, bro. It's freedom of speech. The fact that you can get sued because somebody doesn't like what you're saying about them, I guess it's if you're lying on them, right? So I don't want to accuse Devin of nothing. I don't. But I do want to make it clear that I really want you to think about this, bro. Right? You take a man like Diddy, right? And a man that's got $600 million around net worth, probably even more, bro. Probably even more. Let me ask you, how you think you get into that party? How you think defamation? Thank you, brother. Thank you. How you think Do you think any one of us could just be like, hey, I heard Diddy having a party. Let me just roll up. Let me roll up there and let me just, go knock at the door and see if he'll let me in. You think that's how that works? I don't think it works like that. Type of parties he be having, bro, I'm pretty sure you get an invite. You know what I mean? I ain't saying anything. I ain't saying nothing, but what I am saying, brother, is let me tell you something. These parties, you don't just go up to the door and be like, yo, I heard you having a cookout, Diddy. Can I get in? I mean, look at the pose Diddy got. I mean, Diddy looked like he happy. I mean, damn. I'm just saying, bro. I ain't trying to accuse him or nothing. I mean, I'm just using common sense, bro. I'm using common sense. I'm pretty sure in order to go to a Diddy party, you gotta be invited. I don't think you just go on Facebook or Twitter and be, oh shit. First off, I doubt it. When Diddy threw a party, he was like, let me put the shit on social. You know how people put the shit on social media? Like, hey, today at 4 or 5, right? I doubt it. With the shit that was going on in his parties, I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. That shit was not announced on social media. That shit was low-key invited only. I guarantee you his parties was invited only. And when he sends you the invites, it had that Inspector. Yeah, you ever seen Inspector Gadget? Like, when you get the Diddy invite and shit to go to his parties, you open it, you read it, and when you done reading it, as soon as you put it in the garbage, that shit just light up on fire. that shit is I guarantee you, bro, he was not on social media like, hey, I'm having a party at 5 and y'all could just swing by. Hell no. You get invited to Diddy's parties, bro. So all I'm saying, you got to get invited there. So I listen, and I'm not trying to get on Devin either. Like I said, I ain't accusing nobody of nothing. This picture's old. Everyone knows about the picture, but with everything going on and with everything that I got to say, I figured I'd talk about it. I mean, I'm not accusing Devin of anything. I'm not. In fact, I'm actually, kudos to him, bro. Kudos to him, because to be honest with you, I would expect some like Leonardo DiCaprio type motherfuckers up in Diddy's party. Devin's not that famous, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. He's not that famous. I went through this yesterday, and I'm not trying to shit on the kid, bro. This is dead ass serious. I'm trying to save him money. Not like he needs no advice from me. He's doing well. But I don't think you should. You got 8 big ass bodyguards around you, cock deep. I know you got to pay them dudes like $200 an hour, something like that. And you walk around like you Floyd. You remember the Ryan fight when Ryan was in New York? Bro, I'll never forget that. That shit was low-key embarrassing, bro. They put the camera on Ryan, and you see all the girls, Ryan, oh my God, that's Ryan Garcia. And they flip the camera over to Devin. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. And Devin walk it, and there's like 8 big ass dudes, and nobody knows who the fuck he is. Nobody knows who he is. Poor guy. If you really feel that you need bodyguards, bro, you don't need 8. Okay? You don't need that many. Okay, I get it. You got money. You're a little bit known. Fine. 1 bodyguard. 2 at the most. You're not Floyd, bro. Shit. So, hold on 1 second. It ain't just him, Pounds. I'm gonna give him that. It ain't just him, bro. A lot of these young generation fighters try to do that Floyd formula. You know what I mean? Like that. A lot of them try to do that. And I don't blame people for trying to follow in the footsteps of somebody, but like, what is the saying? What is this? Often imitated, not duplicated, some shit like that, right? Or often never duplicated, whatever. It's okay to follow in people's footsteps, but bro, you don't gotta like try to be that person. And I feel like a lot of these dudes try to be Floyd. Like they copy. Listen, They copy it to the T. They copy him to the T. Even the shit that you want to know how I know? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. They even say shit that Floyd say. Like the little terminology and the words that Floyd be saying. You a front runner. You a front runner, right? Floyd, the first person I ever heard say that in boxing was Floyd. He used the term front runner, meaning he said that to Zab Judah, meaning the first 4 rounds, you explosive, you fast, you dangerous. But after that, after 4 rounds, I'm going to smoke your ass because your ass going to get tired and you ain't in shape like me. That's the first time I heard somebody use the word front runner, and that came from Floyd Mayweather. Tank be saying it all the time. Hey, you a front runner, Frank Martin, this and that, right? Devin, right? You a C-class fighter. Where y'all heard you a C-class fighter from? Floyd Mayweather. He said that to Arturo Gatti. He said, you a C-class fighter. You don't even deserve to be in the ring with me, and I'm going to prove it to you. Devin said to Ryan, you a C-class fighter. You shouldn't even be in the ring. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean by, like, these dudes literally try to beat Floyd to the T. And I'm just like, bro, you could pave your own way. You know what I mean? And that's a damn shame too, because that is kind of like part true, bro. Like, Devin is partially known for getting beat the fuck up. I mean, I'm being dead serious, bro. Being dead serious. I know UFC channels, right, that hardly knew who Devin Haney was. The only reason why they knew who Devin Haney was, why the fuck? Do y'all see my camera keep doing that, bro? What is up with this camera, bro? Hold on, bro. Why is it doing that, bro? Stop. Stop. Leave me the fuck alone. I'll tell you, ever since I went to Windows 11, bro, I should have stayed on Windows 10, bro. Ever since I've been on Windows 11, everything is, man. Okay, where was I? I know I'm on Devin. Got a whole bunch of shit on Devin. Yeah. Well, not ignored. Yeah. You want me to look it up for you? Yeah. Not ignored. Let me show you. So, I don't know if you remember when. Hold on. Let me make sure my air's okay. Okay. It's fine. You remember when Ryan was gonna fight Devin, and Ryan pulled up to New York, right? And Ryan had on the we used to use them in the military. Damn, bro, it's called we used to call them camelbacks. Y'all know what a camelback is? It's like a big water thing. But you could put it on as a backpack and it carries water and you keep hydrated like that, right? I remember when they went in for the press conference, and I don't know if it was the week of the fight. It could have been the week. I think it was. It was the week of the fight when they had just got there. And I remember Ryan Garcia in New York City, and he had that backpack camelback on, right? And that was when Bill Haney is basically saying that, like, he's telling his son that his son's gonna kill Ryan in the ring. He's like, my son's gonna kill you, right? And then they kind of like get into an altercation. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the promotion with Devin and Ryan looked fucking planned, bro. But there was a little like a commotion and shit. And I think like Ryan tried to smack him or something. Do y'all remember that? So later on, after that happened, they're in New York and the cameras are following them, right? you go to Ryan, and Ryan's like giving out autographs and shit, and the girls are around him and everything. Then they show fucking Devin, and he's just walking by, like he's walking. There's people around. It's Manhattan, bro, but like it's just his bodyguards, and he's walking, and people are looking at him not because they know who he is. People are looking at him like, why the fuck do I gotta walk around? Like, why the fuck do I gotta? Who the fuck are you? Like, I gotta walk around your bodyguards and shit. Like, they're not looking at him like how they're looking at Ryan. They're looking at him like, who the fuck is this guy? Let me see if I can find it, bro. poor Devin, bro. Poor Devin. Poor guy. He was trying. He was trying to be famous. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. See. Devin Haney. New York. In New York. In New York. Walking in New York. Yeah. Walking in New York. Hold on. Okay. It was around this time. This isn't the video, but I'm trying to so I could jog your memory a little bit. Y'all remember when Ryan was walking around with this? That's what I mean. It was during this time. And let me see if I can find it. They have a little altercation, right? They have a little altercation. And then they're in New York walking around. Let me see if I can find it, bro. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I'm not trying to come on, man. I know they're gonna get on me. I'm not trying to get on this motherfucker, bro, but I am. Actually, I am, bro. Hold on. Now, I'm gonna try to find a side by side with Ryan. Hold on. Okay. So on the Ryan one, just remember when Ryan's in New York, everybody's running up to him, right? He's just constantly, everybody knows, like Ryan's got a lot of young fans too. So he's doing autographs, right? He's doing autographs in New York, and the girls are like, Ryan Garcia. And wasn't he the one with Jake Paul? And they mostly know Ryan, not even through fighting, actually. They know Ryan as a pretty boy on social media, but it doesn't matter. They know Ryan. And then Devin, they show the camera to Devin, right? And it's like this. So they switched the camera over to Devin, and he's in New York, and it's just his bodyguards, and nobody know who the fuck he is when he's walking through New York. It's like, everybody that's with him is his damn entourage. And like Devin, you don't need these big motherfuckers, bro. Ain't nobody gonna press you. Nobody know who you is, my guy. You wasting so much. You wasting so much money, bro. I mean, why? Motherfucker, give me the money, bro. Give me the money, man. Come on, man. That's way. It's too much money, bro. I know these motherfuckers. I know you paying them like $200 an hour, bro. By the way, you gotta be super famous, bro. Just to his credit, though, which goes to show you how famous Ryan is. By the way, to his credit, take it from somebody that's been around New York a majority of my life, New York and New Jersey. You gotta be famous as fuck to be walking through Manhattan and people stop to look at you, bro. I'm just saying. Because everybody in New York, we have a I've been through this before. We have that mentality like, listen, get the fuck out of my way. I got shit to do. I'm better than you. That's just how we think. A lot of us are like that. And I ain't got time to be stopping for you, bro. So unless you somebody that I fucking really know, ain't nobody gonna walk up to you. So the fact that Ryan Garcia had all these girls and shit like that, like Ryan, bro, let's not forget that Ryan Garcia's net worth for a kid that for this kid right here. Hold on 1 second. Ryan Garcia's net worth, bro. Ryan Garcia's net worth is like 50 million, bro. 50 million. This kid hasn't even begun to fucking hit a plateau in his career. He's suspended right now and can't even fight, and he's probably he's more famous off of the Devin fight than anything, in my opinion. And you're right, Devin is more known for getting his ass whooped. One second. Why you say the CCD trolls, bro? Hold on. Real quick. What are you trying to say? Cause I ain't trying to get off topic and try to derail me or something. But last I checked, that whole little movement was from one guy. And I haven't seen him. So I ain't got no issues with him, by the way. I haven't seen him. But anyway, Ryan Garcia has a net worth of $50 million. He's not even like begun to even be stagnant in his career. Right? So that's why I say, so you're probably wondering, like, what's your point, Shadow? Why are you telling me that Devin's not famous and Ryan is? Because, let me ask you a question. Do you think, in order to get into one of these parties, do you think you could just call or just be like, show up? No. You get invited to Diddy's parties, bro. So that's all I'm saying. I'm trying to give you the correlation. I'm not accusing him of anything because I already know defamation of character, bro. I didn't say anything. I just said, I know I'm being dead ass serious, bro. And this is not a joke. Where I live in Maryland, there's a supermarket right next to me. If Ryan Garcia was to go in that supermarket, I shit you not, there's going to be people around him. They're going to be like, I know who he is. And I'm not saying that because I like Ryan. It just got nothing to do with the cheating. This is the fucking truth. If Ryan was to go to that supermarket, and I know so many people that work there, they hardly watch boxing, but when Canelo fights and shit, that's just all I'm saying. And if Devin Haney was to walk in there with his 8 bodyguards, yeah, they're going to look at him. But they ain't going to look at him and go, is that Devin? They're going to be like, who is that? And why does he have like 8 huge ass motherfuckers around him? So, how do you get invited to one of these parties then, bro? Look at the bottom. They say you got to be real to make it to Diddy's swimming pool. That don't even sound right. What you mean you got to be real, Devin? What you doing? Well, if that's what you got to do to be real, I ain't real. I'm fake as fuck. I ain't trying to be up in that pool, bro. Hell no. Probably Devin probably made the first off, bro. Maybe y'all can help me with this. I try not to pocket watch, right? Like I try not to pocket watch with how much people make and shit like that. I try not to do that, bro. But the fact of the reality is, or the fact of the matter is, the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight supposedly did well, right? Of course, you got these people on YouTube. There's a little handful of people that are going to tell you it didn't do that well. Let me tell you, it did. I know for you. Do you know how I gauge how good a fight does? Like when I'm at work or when I'm outside, like I deal with people that really don't watch boxing like me. Just like you got people in your life that they don't watch boxing like you, right? You know how I gauge a fight? When people come up to me and go, hey man, well, like Canelo's fighting, or did Ryan Garcia's fighting? Oh, I heard Mike Tyson's fighting Jake Paul. You see what I'm saying? Those big names. That's how I know when a fight is going to do something. My doctor, I got a doctor that I see twice a year. And he knows I love boxing. Every time I see him, he tells me the fights that he watched. Cause he, like, the last time he said, the last fight, mind you, he's an old man. He's an older man. But I remember he told me he bought the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight. He's like, yeah, I bought that fight because, yeah, I couldn't believe Mike Tyson was in the ring. So that's how I gauge a fight sometimes, because it's like, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, people knew about that fight, bro. Because I remember, I distinctively remember, even leading up to the fight, people were coming up to me. And you know what's so crazy? The usual people that came up to me and would ask me about boxing, a lot of them, most of them, was like, who's the guy that Ryan's fighting? So they knew who Ryan was, but they didn't know who Devin was. They didn't know who he was. So I'm just saying, I'm just wondering. Like, I don't know how you get you got to get invited, bro. And I'm telling you, when you get a letter from Diddy, it's probably like it self-destructs after you read it and shit. Like it's I'm just telling you, bro. I don't know what happened, but all I'm saying is that if he's on there, bro, you better, anybody that's been to those parties, bro, you better be praying. Better be praying they don't show up to your house, bro. And I'm not saying Devin did anything. But I am saying, look at his comment. They say you got to be real to make it to Diddy swimming pool. So, as you know, yesterday, Anthony Joshua and Dubois. Now, you guys have heard this already, but this is another thing, too, about Devin. This kid is so entitled, bro. He's entitled. You heard already by now that he went up to Eddie Hearn. I mean, I want you to pick, bro, this has got to be a narcissist, bro. I was thinking about this, bro. You got to be a narcissist, bro. You got to be. First off, is it true that Dubois and Joshua had the biggest crowd in UK history? Anybody from the UK? I know a couple people watch me from the UK. I could have swore I heard that yesterday. They said this was the biggest crowd ever or something like that. I don't know if it was for that stadium. I don't know if it was for the UK. But and I could tell by the little, even by the little screenshots of the knockout, that shit was packed. Let me see. You could hear the people there. It was loud as fuck. Well, a lot of them are loud, but that shit was packed. You can see the people all the way up on the fourth row. It looked like stars. The people look like stars.
I know you wanted that gold medal.
That's Shakur crying. So 96K. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. 96K, bro. Oh, I'm gonna get to that, Devon. Thanks for being here, Devon. Hey, I know when I talk about Devin, you show up to defend him. I know, brother. I know. I'm ready for you today. Thanks for coming by, though, bro. I fucks with you, bro. I do. 96K, right? 96K. So, what kind of mindset you gotta have to tell Eddie Hearn, where's my tickets? Devin Haney expected the promoter to just give him and his entourage free tickets for just being Devin Haney. Bro, that is a narcissist, entitled person, bro. First off, you got money. You could pay your own ticket. Number two, Devin, you're not the only famous person there, bro. There's fighters there. There's actors there. Just think of all the famous people that are there. But Devin Haney expects his tickets to be free. I mean, just the audacity of this kid, bro. Like, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke when I saw it, but no. Hold on. Thought it was a joke, bro. It's ain't a joke. And I gotta be a little bit more what's the word? When I file these files together, like I gotta be more detailed, or because these shits are all over the place, bro. Give me a second. Oh, okay, could be under here. Right here, move over here, move over to F, go to music, go there, and it's either under Eddie Hearn or Devin Haney. Matter of fact, you know what? Why do this when I could just do it a lot faster? Shout out to Fight Hype. Let me give them their credit. I'll just go to Fight Hype and show you theirs because I got to be more. That's my fault. I should have been more professional with that, and I should have had it ready. So that's my fault right there. But let me get this. Let me just go right here. Okay, so that's there. Okay, right here. Here we go. Shout out to fighthype.com. Of course, you've probably seen it already, but if you haven't, here, this is like, this is what I had to look it up myself when I saw people talking about it, because I'm like, he had to been joking, bro. He's joking, bro. Like, he's probably like, ha ha ha, where's my free tickets? You know how people joke around? No. He's serious, bro. He expected free tickets in a stadium of 96,000 people. That's hold on. That is Gervonta Davis, which I was going to get to him in a second. You know, this is the one with Eddie. Right here. Right here. Oh my goodness, bro. I got it. This is hilarious, bro. Wow. I'm in London. Eddie Hearn won't give me tickets to the fight, but keeps mentioning me every chance he gets. Eddie, the fakest ninja I ever met, bro. So because he mentions your name, like, and you're, he's a promoter in boxing, bro. He mentions a lot of people's names, bro. He mentions T.O.'s name. He mentions Canelo's name. He mentions Terrence Crawford's name. He mentions Tank's name. He mentions a lot of fighters that are not even under him, Devin. Like, you act like Eddie Hearn's just walking around like Devin. No, he's not. He mentions fighters all the time, fighters that are not even signed to him. He mentions fighters that he want matchups he would like to see. People ask him questions. So when you say he's always keeping and mentioning me every chance he get, are you referring to the interview where they asked him about Ryan and shit like that, and you probably took that shit personal? That's what it is. You took it personal. It's like a lot of the fighters, and by the way, he ain't the only one. Shakur Stevenson, even my guy T.O., They all are sensitive, and you say anything about these guys, even Terrence Crawford. You criticize any of these motherfuckers, and they are very vocal about it, and they go online and they say something about it. So it is what it is. But that's why you really mad, bro. You're not mad because he's just like, say, you know why you're mad at Eddie. I respect Bob because he kept it straight business, and so did Oscar. He wasn't trying to act like he was my friend and cared about me so much. Eddie act like that and then two-face behind your back. Bro, he's a promoter, bro. He's a promoter. Come on, man. He's a promoter, Devin. Of course he's going to act nice to you. Of course he's going to say, yo, you're my friend. His job is to promote you. His job is to put on fights. So when your ass gets mollywopped, right? He probably like, come on, Devin. Like, to be fair, I give Devin a lot of credit. I really do. For getting up all them times, bro. I really do. But the fact of the matter is, Devin, you cannot expect people to look at you the same when this happened to you.
To get overconfident. Big left hand by Garcia.
Out back.
Sugar attack. And down goes Devin Haney. That left hook is lethal.
As frequently as it needs to happen.
Oh, he's got him locked again. And down for a second time. Oh! Will the third time be the charm? 5, 6.
So you can't, like, all right, you could get your, like, you got your loss taken away, right? Ryan is suspended. By the way, you're suspended, I believe, still. But you got your loss taken away, right? As if we have amnesia now. And let me make it clear. Every time you step in that ring and they say your record, bro, I don't care. They could say your record and they don't have to even mention that. I remember what happened that day. I remember. So, and I wasn't the only one saying that when they were going through this whole Ostarine shit or whatever, right? Him trying to get his loss taken back or whatever, right? I wasn't the only one saying like, yo, Devin, just run the shit back, bro. Run it back, right? Because all this, like, trying to get your loss, you're going to make it worse. So at first, everyone supported Devin. Everyone did, because nobody likes a cheater, bro. Nobody likes a cheater. All right? And let me make it clear, like, Ryan Garcia be doing some fuck shit, bro. All right? He does a lot of fuck shit. I've called him out on it. I don't like him talking about people's wives, saying he's going to fuck people's wives. He's going to talking about people's mothers. I don't like that. I don't care if you're playing. I don't care if you take the tweet away, Ryan. I don't care. When you say you're going to fuck somebody's wife or do this to somebody's mother, that's disrespectful as fuck, bro. It is. It doesn't matter if you take the tweet away or not. So I be getting on Ryan all the time, and nobody likes a cheater, bro. So it is what it is. But a lot of us were saying, Devin, don't do this whole court shit, whatever. You're going to make it worse, bro. So at first, everybody was on Devin. And of course, Devin's got a little fan base right now that even still afterwards, right, that they gravitate to him and they make all these excuses. And y'all know what I'm talking about. There's a famous picture. Of 6 to 7 content creators at Bill Haney's house. I don't know if you guys ever seen that picture, but there's a picture of certain content creators eating at Bill's house, right? So now you know these guys are never going to say nothing bad about Devin and Bill. Never. The one thing I'll say about that particular group that I'm talking about is that they're real loyal to each other to an extent. But a lot of that's got to do with this, bro. It's financial. It's because Bill goes on their channel and Bill gives them interviews and Devin shouts them out or whatever. So in return, they shout you out. In return, you never do nothing wrong. In return, you that guy. In return, you the next Floyd. All this other shit comes with that, right? But besides the content creators that was at Bill's house eating with him that day and those channels, besides them, a lot of people were like, fuck Ryan, he cheated, this and that, blah, 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 right? Let's run it back, right? Because the fact of the matter is that in a combat sport, in the past, a lot of fighters that thought they were cheated, the first thing they wanted to do was run it back. I.e. Deontay Wilder, for example. Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want about Deontay Wilder. You can say whatever you want. Excuses, whatever, this and that. That man wanted his get back, bro. I always give Deontay credit for that, bro. That man, he held on to his nutsack and said, fuck that. I'll take your ass to court, bro. You're going to run that shit back. I'm going to get an opportunity to knock you the fuck out. Now, he didn't win, but he put up a damn good fight. And to me, that's a classic fight, by the way. That was a classic fight. Miguel Cotto, of course, we know what happened with Margarito and shit. He wanted to get back right away, right? So a lot of people were telling Devin, bro, just get the get back, bro. Just get the get back, you know? And besides, I wanted Devin to prove people like me wrong. I really did. Because in my head, I always thought he never wanted that rematch, bro. I really don't. And I honestly do not believe that he thinks it's just Osterine that got his ass mollywopped that night. I've always totally believed that. And the reason why is this. When they asked him about it, first, they asked him about the rematch. He said, no. He said, he's a cheater, right? Like, why? Okay. Let's understand that if y'all did a rematch, everybody knows what happened, bro. The spotlight would be on Ryan, bro. There'd be enhanced drug testing. And not only that, but the rematch, you could do the rematch under your terms, bro. Even though Ryan now says it's his terms. Let's not forget that a while back after this happened, Ryan was like, fuck it, let's run it back then. And I remember doing a live when Ryan said, fuck it, let's just run it back. Since everybody wants to keep talking and think that I really went out of my way and cheated you, fuck it, let's run it back. And at that time, you said no. And your father said no. No, we want to go to court route. Okay. Now that time has passed. Now you saying you want the rematch. And now Ryan's saying, fuck it. It's going to be on my terms now. So you done lost that opportunity to do it the way that you wanted to do it. But in my eyes, like, I'm giving Devin credit, bro. Okay? I'm not the one in the ring. But I'm thinking like a man. And I'm not saying Devin's not a man. I'm saying me as a man. I'm thinking as a man. I get a fight with somebody. And I find out afterwards that they cheated. So in my mind, you know what goes in my mind right then? Oh, this motherfucker needed something to help him to beat me. Nah. He needed an edge. Nah. Let's run that back. Fight me without the help that you had. That's the first thing that would have been on my mind, bro. It was the first thing that was on Deontay Wilder's mind. It was the first thing that was on Miguel Cotto's mind when he found out. They wanted to get back immediately. Because in their hearts as a fighter, they're like, this dude needed help, bro. Fuck that. Fight me fair and square. You didn't want to do that, Devin. So that really made me think, like, you don't really believe that that's the reason why you lost. You lost because you couldn't stop that fucking left hook from hitting you every round. That's why you lost. And even Floyd Mayweather, the guy that you try to imitate, the guy that you try to be, you even copy his terminology. terminology. You walk around with bodyguards like him, thinking that you're him. Everything. And that's fine. I get it. You look up to him. Even he said himself that you still don't even throw a jab correctly, bro. And that the reason why you was getting hit with that is because you wasn't throwing a jab correctly. And you know what's so crazy is leading up to the fight, when we were talking about it here on this small ass channel, we kept saying he's going to catch him with that left hook as Devin is throwing a jab or throwing a punch, because that's what Ryan does. That's what Ryan does. I've seen footage of Ryan in the kitchen with his father practicing that left hook and practicing throwing it as he's throwing a punch. So what I mean by that is his father is throwing a punch and telling Ryan to throw it as I throw the punch. That's why I've always said Ryan Garcia is a dangerous fighter, because he's willing to get caught throwing his left hook, and he waits for you to throw something to throw that motherfucker, and it's fast. It's lightning fast, but he leaves himself open. But he's willing to gamble to do that. That's why you didn't want to fight him. That shit was so fast you couldn't even see when the fucker was coming. And the left hook wasn't the only thing hitting you that night. He hit you with right hands too, but it was that left hook, bro. It was that first one. So I've always thought that he never really wanted that, bro. Does he want it now? Probably does. He's probably mad that everybody keeps mentioning his name. I mean, come on, bro. You gotta be really aggravated to try to beat up a Mexican getting popcorn at the carnival. Devin's so mad, he trying to beat up on a little Mexican and couldn't knock him out. Neither him and his guys. He went the distance with the dude. Waiting for a ride. I mean, Devon, you know I don't say that, bro. You know I don't say that, bro. And you know I'm fair. Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want about me, but one thing I'm not is I respect all races, bro. And people have talked shit about me because of that. All you do is you love black fighters. No, motherfucker, I love fighters in general. If he happens to be black, then oh well. Like, you even got people saying I hate my own people because I don't give Berlanga their respect that they think I should be giving them. Look, I gave, speaking of him real quick, I gave him his respect, bro. I said I was wrong. I said I'll put my channel up, right? If he wins. And he didn't win, but I was prepared that day. I went live. I bought the $90 pay-per-view right there on Amazon, and I would have shut my channel down. The guy surprised me. Yes, he did. But he doesn't get a fucking award. Like, he gets an award or some shit now because he went the distance with Canelo. Throwing the first pitch out on the Mets game and shit. Like, bro, okay, I get it, bro. Like that's what I mean by, like, I try to be fair. People will take that as, oh, you don't love your own people. You don't support. Why? What the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to make a statue of him? He lost. I didn't even give him a round. Yeah, he did have heart, bro. Yes, he did. Absolutely. And Devin had heart too, getting up with Ryan. I've always believed that the reason why Devin got up anyway is not because he was trying to win the fight. Because he just didn't want to be known for getting knocked out by Ryan Garcia. That's why he got up. Now, getting to Tio real quick. I'm glad. Devon, brother. You really think that Devin, T.O. duck Devin, right? I mean, this is the information you're getting that from are from the same people, the same channels that were sitting down eating at Bill's dinner table, bro. Even Bob Arum came out and said there was a meeting. There was a meeting that was supposed to take place with Bill Haney, Devin Haney, and they were supposed to speak specifically on the Teofimo Lopez fight. And they didn't show up. And I believe when they did show up, they ain't talk about Tio. So what happened there? And it's kind of funny how people take it as Tio duck Devin. So you know what they say? This is what they say. So they were in that little tournament for the WBC belt, right? And Tio Sr. had been saying for months, almost a year, like, we've been training to fight Loma. We're going to beat Loma. We want to fight Loma. So he's literally telling you in advance, like, because Loma was the guy. Not Devin. Not Devin, not Tio. Not Tank. Not Ryan. At that time, Lomachenko was that guy. He was the top guy at 135. He was the lineal. He was the guy he was the guy that Tank ducked. Tank open, and you can't even dispute that Tank ducked him, bro. You cannot even argue that Tank ducked him, because Tank said it on camera twice. On camera twice, he said, "Nah, I ain't ready for that fight. Maybe another 5 years." Then after that, I don't know, maybe another 5 years. 5 years. How old do you want to fight this guy at, bro? When he's applying for Social Security, like 10 years is a long time in boxing. So Loma was that guy. So when Tio and Tio Sr. decided to drop out the WBC, right, and go the IBF route, they left, went and fought Nakatani, right? Who at the time, Nakatani was undefeated and gave Tio some problems. He was undefeated as well. He was taller. He had more reach. Tio beat him. Then Tio fought Richard Comey, the IBF champion, and knocked him out in the second round, and then fought Loma and beat Loma. And they interpret that as he ducked Devin. That's crazy to me. Like, when I think about it, and like I try to put myself in shit sometimes. Like when I try to think of a situation, I try to put myself in it. You know? Like, let's say I was gonna fight you, Devon, right? We were in a tournament together, but really, in reality, Simping in the Water is the person to beat. Everybody wants to fight Simping with the Water. You beat him, her. I don't know if he's a guy or a girl. Anyway, I'm gonna say him. You beat him, you get the belt, you get the notoriety, you get the money, right? We're not even known yet. And we're in this little tournament to fight for a belt. So I say to you, Devon, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to go get Simping in the Water. And in the meantime, while I go get Simping in the Water, I'm going to go beat Hawker, who's got a belt also. So I'm going to go beat fucking Hawker. Oh, wait. Before I fight Hawker, I'm going to fight fucking Blaze, who's undefeated, because I can't just go straight to Hawker. I got to fight Blaze because Blaze is undefeated and the rankings on the way up, i.e. Nakatani. So I'm going to go beat him. Then I'm going to take the belt from fucking Hawker. Then I'm going to go take care of Simping in the Water. You do you. That's what fucking Tio did. How he dug Devin. That's crazy. And then what happens is, we all know what happened. Tio lost to Kambosos, right? And then Devin steps in. Beats up Kambosos, the one-hit wonder, and gets the quickest, shortest, undisputed run I've ever seen in my life. Which, by the way, he gets credit for. But to be honest, which one is a better run at undisputed? A guy that beats a champion that's got 3-4 belts already, or the guy that actually beats one champion, beats the next champion, beats the next champion, and beats the next champion. Obviously, the guy that fought all the champions separately, or 2 champions or 3 champions, gets more credit because the other person just beat one guy. Who now he gets credit because maybe that one guy beat all the other champions. Maybe he did that. So you still get credit, bro. But that's literally what happened. And y'all gonna sit there and say that T.O. duck Devin. And then on top of that, bro, and I said this before too, and I usually try not to bring up other channels, bro, but in this situation, it's like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Because, like, I have a channel, so I'm gonna speak up when I want to speak up. So Dante, fat cheeseburger eating nation ass. Every video, Latinos are scared to fight black fighters. Canelo's scared to fight black fighters. T.O. is scared to fight black fighters. Every fucking video, right? He hears Devin Haney say this. Listen to the source, bro. Listen to the source. It's not Eddie Hearn saying it. It's not Bob Arum saying it. Who told you that T.O. turned down a fight with Devin? Devin said it. That's your source?
And the next fight was going to be T.O. Turkey and, the guys offered him a fight. He said he's not ready.
So you take that and you go.
Teofimo Lopez, he just turned down another big fight against a black fighter. Now we find out that Turkey Al-Sheikh offered Teofimo Lopez a fight against Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez, he wants to stay away from all of the dangerous, undefeated black fighters while constantly calling out Terrence Crawford's name.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar. Literally lying.
Can't think for yourself, you're fat pig. Think for yourself, you idiot. That's the whole problem. You're fat pig. Stop copying everybody. Can't think for yourself. You're not thinking for yourself, you're fat pig.
And besides, I want you to really think about this real quick. I'm not really trying to really shit on Devin. I'm not, because I don't really have to. I don't have to. Because like T.O., I'm including T.O. Y'all know I fuck with T.O. Like T.O., he says things that puts his own foot in his mouth. I don't have to shit on Devin in this situation because it's like he does it to himself with the whole ticket thing. Where's my tickets? 96,000 people are fighting. There's other people well known than me, but I get free tickets. Like this is the entitlement that Devin Haney has. And we're talking about a kid that never grew up in the hood, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. You got all these like remember when Tank fought Frank Martin, or who did Tank fight? And he said no. I'm sorry. Devin. When Devin fought what's his name? And beat him Prograis. And Prograis said in the press conference, "Oh, you ain't from the hood. You went to private school." That's a good thing, Prograis. Like it's nothing to glorify being fucking poor, eating ramen noodles and having to walk around this block because people want to beat your ass because they think that's their block, but it's really the government's and they ain't getting paid and shit. Like that's nothing to be proud of, bro. I've never gotten anything for saying I was poor and grew up in a bad area. I never got anything. In fact, I've been embarrassed a couple of times. Like, when I was in the military and I was talking with other people and they start talking about their backgrounds and they're like, "Oh, I'm from the suburbs." And, "Oh yeah, grew up on a farm." And yeah, "What about you, Manuel?" I was fucking shit. Poor as fuck. Sometimes didn't have a phone, didn't have cable. My father was ghetto as fuck though. He actually went outside and put the fucking the ladder up and stole the cable, bro. Embarrassing as fuck. Yeah. I never got treated differently for that. Nobody ever gave me shit for that. Like, so Devin tries to be in the hood. Devin thinks it's cool. Your mindset's, bro. Listen. I know what people are gonna say. Oh, what the fuck do you know? That kid's rich. Yeah, he's rich. Yeah, he's done well. Him and his father has done well. I'm not dissing him for that. He's accomplished a lot, bro. He's undisputed. He made a lot of money in the Ryan fight, even though he lost. He's been to Diddy's party. You know, he's got 8 bodyguards around him. You know, he thinks he should get free tickets when he's at a stadium with 96,000 people. Yeah, he's accomplished. That don't mean as a boxing fan, I can't point out what I think is crazy to me. And use common sense. Why would he duck Tio when he just took the ass whooping of his life, bro? If anything, people should want to jump on Devin and fight him right now because he just took a bad loss. And I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know, and a lot of people want to know, is this kid the same? Because he got hit a lot. And I think his father should have stopped the fight. And we've already seen what happens when fighters get knocked out. They're not the same. A lot of them aren't the same. They're either scared to get hit, they're fucking hesitant to get hit, or their chin is just gone, bro. It's fucking gone. And they're not the same no more. And a lot of people want to see Devin fight because we think that's going to happen to him. He needs to prove us wrong. So if anything, people would want to be jumping on the opportunity to fight this kid right now. The fuck you mean people scared of him? Nobody was scared of him before he took the ass whooping. That was a narrative, bro. That was a fairy tale. It was a fairy tale. Nobody was scared of Devin when they know they're not going to get knocked out. Now, if it was Tank, I'd be like, okay, that makes a little sense. Tank will shut your lights out. He will disconnect your fucking brain from this planet Earth, and you'll be sleeping. He hits hard. That I could see. Okay, I don't want to get knocked out in front of all these people. Like that I could understand. What are you scared of Devin for? He's going to do nothing but play tag. You're it all around the ring for 12 rounds. Come on, bro. Think about that. It's a narrative, bro. Nobody was scared of Devin, bro. Nobody. And if anything, let's say somebody was, okay? Let's say somebody was, which they weren't. Let's say they were. They definitely want to fight him now after losing to Ryan. So Devon, come on, bro. Hey, Tank. Hey, listen. Trust me, I get on Tank too. He wants 2 Ferraris, before somebody, like, first of all, that is kind of crazy. Ain't nobody gonna buy you 2 Ferraris just to talk to you. What kind of shit is that? I did, bro. By the way, Adrian, it ain't just Devin, bro. It's all of them in this generation with the social media. Ryan says crazy shit. Tio says crazy shit. Tank says shit all the time and deletes his tweets. Devin Haney wants everybody to acknowledge him, wants to be in the hood, wants to be Floyd Mayweather. Like, they all got things that we could call him out for. Yeah, Tank ain't alone. Shakur's another one. And Shakur's from Jersey, and I'm from Jersey, and I try to back fighters from Jersey. But what can I say? What can I say? The kid does not press the issue when he fights, and he said, fuck everybody and fuck the fans, which means fuck me. Yeah, the people that actually, I was going to say pay to watch you, but you're not on pay-per-view, Shakur. But I do pay the ESPN Plus every month, whatever that is. That's where you're wrong. Devin has put many people to sleep. Yeah, not through punching power. The same way Shakur has. Yeah, okay, I was wrong there. Yeah. You want to go to sleep? You either put on ASMR or Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fight. Whichever one. Take your pick. They're both the same. So You know, and as much shit people get on Tio, see, this is where you see how I'm trying to keep it fair, bro. You see, I'm trying, bro. You know, I have a biasness when it comes to Devin Haney. I always have, but I've also been very truthful in why. Because over here in this small ass channel, before the Ryan fight, made it a point for almost 2 years. Devin Haney is fighting fighters where he is rehydrating a lot. We talked about that all the time. And he's carefully maneuvering, which he's not the only one, but he's carefully selecting his opponents where he has all these advantages, and then he blows up overnight. And I'm never the one that goes, because honestly, I don't like it either. And I know you guys don't like it either. You know, I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I don't like it when a person gloats. Like, you ever hear the boxing voice of some dude you've never heard before? You don't even know who this guy is. Didn't I told everybody? Didn't I tell him? Didn't I tell him this? Didn't I tell y'all? I don't know who you are, bro. You didn't tell me shit. But they want to be acknowledged. I get it. Everybody wants to be acknowledged for something. Everybody gloats, right? I was saying here for a long time, Devin Haney is carefully selecting his opponents, and he's rehydrating a lot. And on fight night, it's kind of, even though it's fair legally, it's kind of unfair. And the moment he fights somebody that is either the same age as him, the same size as him, got speed, got more power, his ass getting mollywopped. It is what it is, bro. And every time I went at Devin, by the way, you got to remember, I'm a small channel, bro. I'm a small channel. Every time I went at Devin, I lost 20 subscribers here, 30 subscribers here. Good. Get the fuck out. You don't like it that I'm telling the truth? Go somewhere else. Go to those fucking other channels where they're going to lie to you. You don't know how many times, bro, I woke up after doing a live with anytime I said something about, and what's crazy, by the way, is I always got the short end of the stick, it feels like, bro. It always felt like that. I do a live on Devin Haney. I wake up, 15 people gone. I do a live on Terrence Crawford. Oh, shit. Man, they all, fuck you, this and that, blah, 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 lose subscribers, this and that. I criticize Canelo every once in a while. Oh, fuck you. All you like is black fighters, bro. I can't get a break, bro. Sometimes. So I just said, fuck it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't gonna sit here and say like nothing gets to me. Shit gets to me. You know, I'm a human being, but I know when it came to this boxing shit, like a couple months ago, I was just like, man, fuck it. I don't give a fuck, bro. I just don't care. You don't like what I'm saying? Get the fuck out. Don't come back. I wish I had a program where I could find you and get you the fuck out of here. Because a lot of y'all be coming back doing stupid shit. Just get the fuck out, bro. Just leave. If you can't understand or take criticism, every time I've ever dropped a link, bro, people disagree with me, bro. HLD, who's been on my channel for a long time, we don't agree on shit. Every time I see him, I'm like, yeah, I fucks with him, but I know I'm about to fucking get into an argument or a disagreement because we just don't agree on shit, bro. It is what it is, bro. My own mods don't even agree with me. I've never changed my energy with Devin, and in fact, when it came to Devin, I kind of feel like I've given him more credit since time has went on, because I do give him credit for getting up all those times. I do. It's not easy. You try getting hit, knocked down like that. Those were some bad knockdowns, bro. He got up. I still think he got up because he didn't want to be known for getting knocked out by Ryan Garcia. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter what your reason is, bro. You know, if you lose 100 pounds, does it matter whether you're doing it for yourself or doing it for, I don't know, your girlfriend or whatever? I mean, you should be doing it for yourself. But let's say you did do it for her, or you did it for your because your doctor said so, or whatever your reason is. You still lost 100 pounds, bro. So kudos, bro. Devin risked more in fighting than who? Then who though? You got to give me more context, brother. If you talking Shakur, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could say that. And at one point, I was backing Shakur so much. Shakur's pissed me off too, bro. You got to understand, I back Shakur. I'm from Jersey too. Jersey, New York, bro, is where I've lived my whole life. Back and forth. Bronx, Patterson, Bronx, Patterson, Bronx, Patterson. Like, I support a lot of people that come out of there. And I can't, what am I going to say when somebody says fuck the fans, which is technically saying fuck you, Shadow? Like, what am I supposed to do? If you keep supporting that after he says that, you an idiot. Imagine being with a friend and he introduces you like, hey, how you doing? Shadow. Oh, he's a piece of shit, but it's my friend. And you be like, yeah, he's joking. Tells everybody I'm a piece of shit. Don't worry, it's my guy. Like, you're an idiot, bro, for hanging out with him. Like, if he says fuck the fans, which means fuck you, and you still okay, then go ahead, bro. You do that. I ain't doing that. And I ain't got no affiliate. I ain't got no allegiance to none of these guys, bro. T.O. never did an interview over here. T.O. Senior never. I've talked to T.O. Senior. I've talked to T.O. when he was on other channels and Punch's channel and stuff like that. Yeah. And I rock with T.O., but they don't pay me no money. I get on his ass the same way. And that's why I don't want to do interviews. I don't tell people a million times why I don't want to do interviews with fighters. Because I'm a loyal person. I'm a loyal individual. Anyone that knows me knows if I really like you, bro, and I fuck with you, I am loyal, bro. I will give the shirt off my fucking back. I swear, bro. I'll be there for you and everything. Probably to the point where it's a little bit too much. And so I don't want to do interviews with fighters because I don't want to develop a rapport with them. And then when they do something wrong, where it's justified that they should be criticized. I know me as a loyal person, even though I keep it real, I'll keep it real with them in person. I'll say, hey, man, look, but I ain't going to bash them online. That's where it'll draw. I'll be like, nah, I respectfully just don't want to say nothing, bro. I respectfully don't want to touch the topic. It is what it is. That's my guy. That's my guy. Because I feel like sometimes if you're cool with somebody, then you kind of should give them the respect. If you got something to say to them, you should say it to them in person, especially if you got their number or whatever. That's how I look at it, bro. And that goes with social media and anything. You shouldn't be saying shit online about me if you got my number. That's ass backwards, bro. You call me first, you talk to me first, you email me first. That's why I don't want to fucking do interviews with fighters, bro. But seriously, like how you think Devin got invited here? I'm just saying, I know you need an invite to go to Diddy's party, bro. Cause you ain't really known like that. So if you on that tape, brother, you should maybe drop for your bodyguards because you wasting money on the bodyguards. Ain't nobody gonna press you, Devin. Nobody's gonna press you, brother. Like keeping it a stack with you. Like nobody's trying to press you, bro. Nobody knows who you are. You're paying a lot of money for them guys. Like, I don't know. That's me, bro. Like, so Also, one thing I wanted to say, in regards to, I'm a little bit, as a boxing fan, I'm a little bit upset that the fact that they actually are going forward with this Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul shit, bro. And I know it's a whole different, technically it's not even boxing, that's like entertainment, but it's an actual sanctioned fight. And Mike is like 60 years old, bro. And as much as you think Jake is trash, he's still young, and I'm pretty sure he's taking shit too, because he looks like he's definitely on PEDs, bro. He could hurt Mike, bro. And if he hurts Mike and knocks out, the legend, people ain't gonna like that. They ain't gonna like that, bro. And I'm just saying, like, whoever sanctioned Mike Tyson to fight when he's damn near 60 years old, bro, shame on you, bro. Because obviously Mike isn't gonna comprehend. You think Mike's gonna be like, maybe I shouldn't. No, he could be in a wheelchair, and in his mind, he's a killer, bro. He's got the killer mind, bro. He's gonna always want to fight. So that's where you got to save fighters from themselves. Like, there's certain fighters you got to save from themselves, bro. And the fact that this is an actual fight, no headgear, knockdowns, everything is real. And you know why it's going to be real too? Because you got to remember, Netflix is putting up the money for this. So you can't bomb on Netflix, because this could be a big opportunity. So it's got to be a good event in order for them to keep doing business, right? So you can't put on a fake event. So it's a real sanctioned fight. And I feel like, Jake is in a lose-lose situation. He's sort of like in a Canelo. He's sort of like where Canelo finds him. I feel like Canelo finds himself in a lose-lose situations a lot of times. Whenever you're not fighting David, whenever his opponent is not David, you're in a lose-lose situation. I don't care who you're fighting. If it's not David Benavidez, you're in a lose-lose situation. Not with me. You ain't got to prove shit to me. But with the unsatisfied boxing public that thinks that he's scared of this guy or whatever it is, regardless whether you think he is or not. But he's always in a lose-lose situation. If he wins, they're gonna say cherry pick. If Canelo goes the distance, they're gonna say, look, he went the distance with a cherry pick. You see what I'm saying? No matter what, he's ducking David. Jake is in a lose-lose situation. You get knocked out by Tyson, you got knocked out by a dude that's 60 years old, bro. You knock him out, you done beat up a senior citizen, bro. A legend. And people gonna be on your ass. No Diddy. For real. I just don't think it's a good idea. And I don't even think, and I know a lot of people aren't looking at this fight like it's not technically boxing. Yeah, it's technically, yeah. I don't know if I could call it an exhibition. But Mike doesn't even realize, I had this the other day, and I was gonna go through this. I was gonna save it for another live, but I figured since I'm already here, I was gonna talk about this actually, because I've been wanting to talk about this, bro. I feel like Mike should not be fighting, man. I really do not feel like Mike Tyson should be fighting, bro. It is what it is. It's my opinion. We saw what happened to Holyfield. Now it's different because fighters are different. Let me look at this file real quick. Let's understand that Holyfield fought a lot longer. Holyfield took a lot more shots to the head, but it doesn't matter, bro. Jake is a young kid in his prime on PEDs, guaranteed on PEDs. I don't care. Anyone who sits here and tells me that kid is not on PEDs, you're lying. Look at him, bro. So let me find this real quick. Me neither. Me neither, Steven. So we have that's Berlanga. I don't want to know. I've already covered Berlanga so many times. Here it is right here. Hold on, Jake. Mike. Give me a second. Oh, I got it. So which one is it here right here? So we'll just pick up a couple of them real quick. So this one is that's the longer one. Got a couple of things, and I'm gonna show you why I feel like a lot of people probably feel the same way when it comes to Mike, and it's because anyone that says, yeah, but Mike still got power, like, okay.
So that Mike.
Now a lot of people I've seen these before, but there's a point I'm going to be making here. Let me get the other one.
Something happened.
Okay. Let's start with this. Mike Tyson, obviously, as you know, to me, he's always had that mentality where when you're talking to this man, even if you're trying, there's been times in his life that I truly believe that even when people are trying to get through to him, he doesn't connect. He doesn't register because of his circumstances or whatever. Right? Do you guys remember the time he talked about his daughter? And this shit was sad as hell. When his daughter died, his daughter, how old was his daughter? Was like a toddler, wasn't she? And she was like playing around the exercise room or something like that. And I believe there was an accident and she died. And this guy's over here trying to get fucking Mike to talk about it like he's a psychologist when he's really just a fucking reporter and doesn't know shit. And you remember how Mike got?
Happened in your life. And then, with no warning, all the emotion he hides on stage came gushing out as he told me about the death of his 4-year-old daughter on May 26, 2009, a day that not only left him shattered, but also out of his mind.
This is my best thinking at the time. Get my gun, automatic, just like this, and just go crazy.
Who are you gonna hurt?
Regardless, that's just my first thought. But when I went to the hospital, the people that were there, they're up there because their kids are dead too, or about to die. So, who the hell am I? Their kids are dying too. I don't know. No. It's something happened that day. I don't know what happened that day.
But whatever happened that day, was there a new Mike Tyson that came the next day?
No, I did some cocaine for a week. I had to get high. I had to back then. I had to get high. I couldn't handle it at all. You have to go. No, you understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, buddy. You want to take this stuff off?
When that motherfucker says, you got to go, oh, yeah. Mike, you ain't got to tell me twice, Mike. Where the fuck is the door? Yeah. So we know his mentality. And of course, this is one of my favorite ones, bro, of all time, bro. I love this shit right here.
The former heavyweight champion is in town, and he met up with Mayor Rob Ford. Well, he joins us right now with his promoter, Alex. Thanks for joining us, both of you. I'll start with yourself. Many are wondering, how did that happen, this meeting with the mayor?
I have no idea.
It's my fault again.
No, at the end of the day, he is the mayor of the city. Mike Tyson is here to promote the first ever.
Which, by the way, like, I don't know if it was this guy's idea, But like, you gotta be retarded to have Mike on national TV, and then you're gonna bring up the rape charge. Like, who the fuck put you up to that, bro? Like, you're putting your life in danger, bro.
We go see the mayor.
And this is the first time probably in the history of Toronto where the mayor is bigger than the whole city. You know, he's the biggest celebrity than anybody in the city. Everybody wants to see the mayor. And he's a really dynamic character.
Right, so he read up on him, you sort of would follow
No,
him?
I didn't read up on him. I watched him on television.
Right.
You know
In
what
the
I mean?
States,
In the States, and he's a big hit in the States. He's a big hit.
Now, some of your critics would say, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, because it's negative, and you're being negative. And I met the mayor,
right,
and nothing they can do about it.
We actually had a really good time. We talked about George Cervallo, who's a legend in your city, great man with whom Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting because you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that
come
comment.
on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
We're doing live TV.
Hey, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
You gotta
Look at the dude next to him, bro. He said, "Hey, Mike, come on, we doing a live TV show." Even the guy next to him is like this, motherfucker. You did that to yourself, bro. This is Mike. Who the fuck gonna stop him?
A piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
we're doing live TV.
Hey, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
All right, you got a show that you're doing tonight.
We are.
A lot of people.
We are. Where
gonna
it
be
comes
there.
raw and it's the real truth.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
people
the
are
truth.
going to be there to see your show. Just tell us a bit about it.
It speaks for itself. Everyone saw the show.
All right. It's a Broadway production. It went to Vegas. It went to actually 28 cities in the United States. And we're really, really proud to bring it here. And we're actually going to Monaco on October 9th. We're going to be in Monte Carlo.
Right. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
All right.
You really didn't have to.
We're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in.
Fuck you.
He said, "Fuck you." So obviously, you guys have seen that before, right? Now it's a stark contrast, bro. Stark contrast between that mic and this mic, right?
It's scary. So I'm.
And I found this shit kind of disrespectful in a way, bro. Because like, how like I know and like for instance, remember when I brought up that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, I felt like the promotion that they had was kind of fake. I honestly believe that. Like, do you remember when they first met up and they pushed each other? Like, I think that was planned. I think it was to like make it seem like, and then as the press conference went on, Ryan and Devin really started, as shit kept going back on Twitter, like shit really got out of hand, But at first I felt like a lot of it was just planned. Obviously they got Mike on here and Logan's gonna try to fucking really make it seem like he's worried for Mike's life, right? When even as much as like I look at it, like if Mike loses, I do like he's damn near 60, but he's still Mike, and your power is the last thing to go. And I feel like the way they were like fucking with him here, they're so lucky, bro. He's not that other Mike, bro, that I just showed you. They're so lucky, bro, that this man is like, he's completely changed, bro. Because the old Mike would have fucking flipped out, bro. Where's the one he tries to tell him? Let me see real quick. Yeah.
That man. That I live. Every caged animal who had it to ask.
Really crushing it. And I just feel like I want you to be okay in there, Mike.
Yeah. Listen to how he talks. Look. Look at how he talks to him, bro.
Do my sprints and all that stuff.
Do you have a concern, like anything that you're a little worried about going in?
Hey,
No concerns than normal, just nervous. That's about it. All fighters are nervous. All athletes are nervous. I'm not going to let no one tell me because I'm nervous, I'm afraid, because I've been nervous my whole career and I've been very successful.
Mike, I'm going to be honest with you. I love you, Mike.
Same.
And I'm very nervous for you.
Thank you for caring.
I'm sorry, bro. Mike said, thank you for caring. Thank you, brother. Thanks.
I do care. I care about you. And I care about my brother. And I know the path he's on right now. And it's ruthless, Mike.
I agree. It's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's so cool to watch. And he's really crushing it. And I just feel like I want you to be okay in there, Mike. And I want you got to take him serious, Mike, because I
take him extremely serious. I take him extremely serious. These people don't take him serious.
No, they don't. And it's such a mistake because he's a real killer, Mike. Like, he wanted to be a Navy SEAL before he started boxing. Like, in high school, he wants to be a Navy SEAL. He wanted to go kill people on behalf of his country.
So what? So what? I wanted to be Superman. What the fuck does that mean?
What you're saying is a lot to ask of an audience. It's a lot to ask of an audience to say you should fear for Mike Tyson because Jake Paul is coming through. I'm not saying that it's wrong to say it.
That's true.
But that is a tough pill to swallow. I've had this conversation with Logan many times on the show. There are humans and there's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is not a human. And I know you don't like to hear this. Mike Tyson is a caged animal who at any moment can explode into a murderous rage that no boxer has ever had access to before. You know that. You believe yourself to be the greatest of all time. So is it hard for you when someone sits and says you should be fearful of any man on this planet, let alone, Jake Paul?
Hey, I'm fearful. I'm fearful of my 13-year-old son. And this is what I learned through my 58 years of experience. What my experience is that anyone's capable of killing you. In my life and the way I lived my life and what I've seen, anyone's capable of killing you. So you should be apprehensive for anyone. That's just my life, the life that I live. Everyone around me, anybody I know is capable of killing you. Even if I don't know you, that's how I look at people. They're all capable of killing you. So I look at them at that, and I my objectives like that. So they're capable of killing me. I don't sleep on them. I'm not overconfident with anybody in life.
I think that's how you have to go into this fight. What do I know? But I just know Jake, man, and like, I just want to make sure you're okay.
Well, I'm gonna be splendid.
Yeah,
thank you. I appreciate you worrying.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good.
He's really trying to tell Mike, like, yo, Mike, I'm really worried about you. He might knock you out. And Mike's like, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for caring. Such a well, that's Mike Tyson. He done been through this shit 1,000 times, bro. Like, what the fuck? And one last thing before I get off this, man. There's a part in this interview. Anyone that knows Mike Tyson knows that this man is in love with pigeons, bro. If you remember his life story, he first knocked somebody out over a pigeon. I'll never forget when I watched that on the documentary. He used to get picked on, and he had these pigeons, and he would take care of them. And he said, kid went up and did something to the pigeon, and that's it. He snapped, bro. So y'all know how he feels about pigeons. And it's like they're talking to him like they're undermining him. They're trying to play jokes on him. Like they're trying to like fucking get clout off of like making fun of him. And I'm like, you're so lucky, bro, that it wasn't like 10 years ago, bro, or 15 years ago. The Mike that was in those other interviews, yo. He probably would have went to prison.
Salvation.
Dinosaur bone. That's proof.
I'm a mushroom. That's what it is, bro. Like us build it ain't want with nothing.
Where's the one with the pigeon?
Proof of just one dinosaur. Rock believe that dinosaurs exist.
Yeah. When I'm like, I want you to say
blue spots. Looks like he's on the same
little
hard and beats him up. Like that's a problem.
This is what's gonna happen to make everything short. 2 men are gonna fight.
Oh, he's still talking about Jake.
Have you given Jake the permission to potentially do some real damage?
Yeah.
What permission is that?
Just like, I don't.
Y'all playing patty cakes out there? You're trying to kill each other.
Well,
what's the plan?
Listen, Logan, you know what's going on. There's no patty cake going on out there.
No, you can't, because when you're out there, the environment is just so tense. You've worked so hard for this moment. Everything you put your whole life into is on the line. You can't like fake that.
Hey,
what kind of fucking question is that? Did you give him permission to hurt you? What the fuck?
This is what's gonna happen to make everything short. 2 men are gonna fight. Somebody's gonna win. They might fight again.
Exactly, Sergeant. Yeah.
And then they go to their separate banks, and life goes on.
Yeah. How's your bout with marijuana?
So there was the other part where I don't want to play too much of it, but I gotta find it. But there's the part where they talk about the pigeons, right? And they bring up the pigeons. And you remember like 7 or 8 years ago, there was a big conspiracy going around that birds aren't real. You ever hear that? Birds aren't real. You know, people try to tell you that every single bird that you see isn't real. And one of the things that they say is like, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? You know? And they're trying to like bait Mike, and they're trying to like undermine him, talk to him like he's fucking stupid. This guy's been taking care of pigeons his whole life. And they're like, yeah, but Mike, people say that they're not real. And he's like, what do you mean? They are real. And he's like, well, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? And he's like, people don't see the pigeons because they don't let them go near the nests. And Mike's being dead ass, like serious. They're joking. And Mike's trying to tell him, like, yeah, you know, you could really teach a pigeon to do a lot. Like you could, you know, country, and this is true, you know, back in the days, and they probably still do. People would use pigeons to send, you know, messages and shit like that, and go retrieve something. You could teach them to do a lot of shit. And he's trying to tell them that, and they laughing at him. But like not like, you know, I'm laughing with you. They're laughing at him. And I'm looking at these guys like, bro, you guys are a piece of shit, bro. Like you're so lucky Mike isn't the old. I wish he was. I wish he would have just got up and cock fucking Logan right in his mouth, bro. But at the same time, I will say that I don't want to see a 60-year-old man, because he will be 60, he will be 59 by the time the fight happens. You know, so I'm just go and round it up. I don't want to see a 60-year-old man fight a fucking PED Jake Paul, bro. I just don't. Like, and Jake is in a lose-lose, bro. If you lose to Mike Tyson, you're gonna be a laughing stock, bro. If you hurt Mike Tyson, you're gonna have a bounty on your head, bro. Everybody's gonna want to fight you or fuck you up when they see you, because you don't understand. Like, there's fans out there, because you could seriously hurt him. And I guarantee you there's no drug testing. I guarantee you there's no drug testing, bro. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me see real quick before I go. Actually, let me check something out. What's going on, Tycho? When did you get here, Tycho? As far as fights coming up, let me share the screen real quick. As far as fights coming up, Alicia Baumgartner, I am curious to see, has she had a fight since she's popped dirty? Like, since she's got caught with PEDs? Like, has she, oh, you been here for 20 minutes? All right. That's what's up. Thank you for showing up like always, bro. Has she fought since she's got popped? Because I want to see how she fights. Not only that, isn't she under Bill Haney now, too? Doesn't she train with Bill Haney? I'm pretty sure she does, right? She used to be trained by Tony Harrison. And now she's under Bill Haney. Like, I don't know if I'd go from Tony Harrison to Bill Haney. That's a weird trade-off. Yeah, I appreciate you, Tycho. I know you're always here, bro. Yeah, Bruce Shushu's fighting. By the way, you saw the interview that I showed you last week that Shushu Carrington, I do believe that after this fight, they will be closing in on an Inoue fight. Inoue came to specifically see him. Not only did he specifically come to see Shushu Carrington fight, but Carrington was like the prelims or one of the real early fights. And after he was done, Inoue literally got up and left. Now, I think he was already around the area because he had to accept an award or something like that. But still, he still came to see Shushu fight specifically. And I think that'll be a good fight. And I think Inoue would have to move up a weight class to fight Shushu. But I think that's a good fight. So I do want to see the near future with that fight. My guy Chris Colbert is now on Pro Box. He's had a sad fall from grace. And he did it to himself. I mean, if he loses this, bro, if he loses this fight, bro, I mean, this is I never say when a fighter should hang it up, bro, unless like I feel like it's really at that point. But I mean, if he gets beat up this fight, bro, yeah, you might want to think about that, Chris. You might want to think about that. Better be than Bivol, October 12th. I cannot wait for this, bro. I cannot wait for this fight. And the undercard, by the way, who's on the undercard of Bivol and Better Beef? I gotta check. Let me see. Hold on. Eubank Jr., Fabio Wardley, Ben Whitaker. Oh, okay. It's technically, I ain't got no issues with it. I'm just saying it's all the UK fighters. Which there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. UK's got some good fighters. But it's more like a UK card, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys agree with this. One point I'll make before I go. They should start really mixing it up more. I know Matchroom has a lot of fighters in the UK, right? They really need to start mixing it up with American fighters, bro. They really do, bro. They need to somehow get this shit where I know there's a time difference over there. I mean, maybe an American could fight over there one time or then somebody come over here. But I mean, it's almost like you're watching a UK card. And over there with them, I noticed that a lot of them are mediocre, but then the ones that stand out are really good. You know what I mean? Like the ones that are good are good. And it's got to be like that when you're going up against America, Cuba, Russia, right? When you look at the landscape. I just wish they mixed it up more. I really do. Yeah, Shakur got injured. I know. Like, you know, it's another, it is what it, bro. Shakur, man, it's another one, bro. It's like, you know, I can't even take him serious at this point, bro. If Shakur is one of those fighters, he's going to have to prove to me, bro. No more talking. I don't, all this Twitter shit, Twitter sin, whatever. You're going to have to prove to me, bro. That because right now, when you say you want to fight Tank, it's laughable to me. It's fucking laughable. And anyone that takes you serious is just, they're falling for the okie doke. What they call it, the okie doke? Appreciate you, bro. Hey, man. Your shout out till next time. You have a blessed Sunday. I'm out.